you all in my face, taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all of hallelujah, Talladega. With all they friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
The sun is up, so wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us, on my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our hands.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Throwing on their first play. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll get it out to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. Target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Darts out of the shotgun. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Giants first down.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. This is completed downfield directly. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
7 on the play. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready?
Here's a design run. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, he called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He put everything he's got behind it. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up 6-0 here in the first. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On play action with Darts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
From the gun, here's Darts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Rolling on 3rd, here's Darts. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
That's taken at the 15. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Let's go. I want to get to him right alive, and he loses the football. And it looks like the Giants got to that one.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Ravens get him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. To throw, here's Darts. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
3rd and long for him here. He's got Ayuk downfield. Touchdown, New York! The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
This one is up and good. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Leonard to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down. Offense up to the line fast.
37-yard line.
And he could have a free play here. To the left and holding by Likely. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. On play action now, Leonard. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up second down. Leonard to the air now. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. Space to the left. He's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
McCaffrey takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
14.
Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Now Dart. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35.
Motion the tight end over. On first and 10, here's Dart. Setting up the screen. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
You know, so often we hear of a pass and catch downfield taking timing and anticipation. Well, the screen is actually something that takes a lot of practice reps. There are so many moving parts, from the lineman to the running back to the timing with the quarterback. That's well done.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. And in motion, out of the slot. Motioning right is Ayuk. third down now. Here's Dart. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
18 Cardinals.
Clark gonna throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle in your mind, and now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Has it at the 7. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Zuerlein on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants tie things up at 14. They send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Leonard. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Here we go, go!
Shotgun snap to Leonard. This finds Likely. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Go! 70 Lions!
Leonard now. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That's complete to Musgrave. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are.
There's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To throw, Leonard. Gets it to him on the screen. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this one. To the outside, it's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart from the pistol. Puts his body on the line, and he got it! So 20 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer, throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
He's looking deep once again. Big gain downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Giants get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
One last play before the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Going on first down. It's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And now they face second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the gun, here's Dart. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long. The throw outside, and they might throw this again. He's got him. It's caught. Hits the 20. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Zerline on now for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Giants tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's got room to roam. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 23 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first down, here's Darts. Gets him on the end route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Trying to throw this from the gun. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. He got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. Oh, quick throw here, left side. And they take him down right along the 30. And that was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On play action with Darts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Darts. Vacates quickly left side. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working quickly here. Dart going to throw again. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Zerline with the extra point. And the Giants tie us up 28 all. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. To throw, here's Leonard. Escapes the pocket. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Ball's backed up. Now they've got 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Leonard. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shotgun snap to Leonard. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for Baltimore. 1st down.
Leonard setting up to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Leonard to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down from the gun. Lester finds the football complete. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. All set now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Take over.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Offense to the line fast.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd
The throw, Leonard. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 28. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A little burst so far.
They keep the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
On 1st and 10, here's Dogs. Gone deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. The Ravens pick it up. And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Darts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurrying into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Darts out of the shotgun. Would have been a big completion block if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Third down now. Here's Darts. This one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down, 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down.
Throwing on 1st down. It starts. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Leonard now off the play action. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep the football, but lose a significant amount of yardage on the play. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Leonard now. He's going deep this time. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
This is completed downfield to Likely. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
At the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Leonard. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Brought in inside the 20. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's into the hands of Edwards. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
I'm sure Coach play calling doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
It's a screen play to Edwards. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Giants trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Offense to the line, second down. Dart gonna throw again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, here's Dart. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He finds his running back deep down the left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be second down. setting in the throw here. Flush down out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Running for the first with Edwards. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Escapes the pocket. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. The Giants using their first timeout. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They kick the running back in motion. Back to throw. Here starts. Jukes away from one. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. To throw. Here's Dart. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a shot deep here. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly